Oh, hello comrades, it's me, iSorrowproductions, and today I teach you how to lead subversive activities into neighboring countries. For my example today, Ukraine. No, Boris, get out. Get out, Boris. Hey everybody, it's me, not Boris Productions, here back at it again in Red World. And whilst taking a break from my tasteful review of Roblox, I decided to play another game of this mod. Now I am quite enjoying it, although it does need a bit more love in the focus trade department, because as we all know, can't get me off unless I can just diplomatically annex a country without their consent. Let me tell you a secret about life in Soviet Russia. Back in the day I met beautiful babushka girl called Yankel. Yes, Uncle, very pretty Russian name. So I finally got up enough vodka to ask her, hey, Uncle, please come out on date with Boris. She responded yes, as all good Soviet women do, and 2 weeks later, she not turned up to date. That is right, I was stood up by my uncle. Anyway, two weeks later, I found out she was sent to Gulag. Ugh, I fucking hate Boris, he's so fucking cringe. Anyway, today we're going to be checking out Russia in the Red World mod. As you know, they did win the Cold War, so I think it would only be right that I actually play the country that's meant to be played in the mod. And surprise surprise, communism isn't doing that well for us. But by the looks, the focus trees actually had a lot of effort put into it, with multiple paths, multiple branches, multiple choices, and most importantly, multiple debates about communism in Russia. That's never gone bad before. Oh, looky, apparently discussing and having a reasonable debate isn't quite what we're used to over here in Russia, and Yazov's been fucking assassinated. And the best thing we've got to replace him is a flag with Lenin on it. Perfect. Actually, that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. Oh boy, who would I pick to replace Yazov? It's gonna be fucking Putin, isn't it? Is it a coincidence that world leaders mysteriously vanish or die as soon as Putin's in power? I mean, how did that leader accidentally step on a garden hose on her neck? It's just Putin things. Hashtag just Putin things. Oh boy, I sure can't wait for my civilian factory to be done. When's it gonna be oh, what assassination? No. Oh, god damn it, why do I have to play countries that always historically seem to take part in other Middle Eastern countries' civil wars? Although technically, Libya's not in the Middle East, so it is fair enough. Don't mind me just going to win all of these civil wars with my 4 tank divisions and a bit of Russian spirit. Watch out, one man single-handedly takes down 3 different countries, all while not really giving a damn. You see, this time I decided to help the Free Army of Libya out, but it appears that the Free Army of Libya has done the problem that the Islamic State did in the last time we played this, and that they've puppeted another one of the Civil War attendants, and now we have 2 free armies in North Africa. That's just too many freeness and armies. Ah, poor Lizzie, they didn't let her in. It's fucking cold out there. Why would you send her home like that, you heartless cunts? Oh, well, this is different. Oh god, Teresa Brasier. Oh, what the fuck is going on in the UK? It's a weird fascist state under fucking Theresa May. Why the fuck not, eh? More the merrier. Bit surprised this actually made news, considering that the UK has bigger problems going on right now. Oh shit! Oh, now that finished problem's sorted out, let's check back in with the UK. Well, there goes the demonetization. 1 like equals 1 prayer for fucking advertisement. Whilst it's most definitely a something scenario, I'm not entirely sure I'd describe it as intriguing. But you know what is intriguing? Enslaving all of the Middle East to my big old Russian PP. Because you know the old Russian saying, there's no such thing as too much land when half of it is an icy barren wasteland. Would this be a little bit overkill? Because I just can't help myself. I'm sorry. Was that mean, Iran? I'm not sorry at all. Well, there's my Middle East ambitions all done and dusted with. I think I'll give it a rest for now. I don't think so, Saddam. What makes you think that you should be worried about Putin? Is it all the people that have gone missing or all the Middle Eastern countries I've invaded? No. You've got nothing to worry about. No luck finding them WMDs then? Oh shit, things can get worse for Ulster. Well, they're about to get mildly more worse. I just realised Heartsfine's not really that fun when there's no one to really stop you doing anything. Ah, well, Britain managed to kill Ulster and they've puppeted them and put... They've put this guy in charge. I'm just not going to say anything bad about him because I'm pretty sure he will find me and he will kill me IRL. What? You're telling me this whole time Putin was doing all of this stuff to consolidate power and make him the sole benefactor to the whole of the Union? I mean... Oh, that's silly. Oh look, I killed Pakistan so quick that the nuclear blast in Karachi's still there. So you know the whole communism thing, now that was good and all, but imagine the same type of deal, but with Vladimir Putin as your king. No one's clapping. Now, the strategy for beating most countries in Heartsfine that have a bigger military than you is to think outside of the box. Or if that fails, simply nuke your enemy into complete submission. Oh boy, looks like Indians back on the... Oh, modding team, what can we do in the focus trees for the weird cult, fascist cult that takes over the UK? How about they demand that piece of land they haven't owned in literally like 1,000 years? Yeah, sure! Do that! Why? I'd make a great Russian. All I've done this entire game is invaded countries, then told countries I'm not invading them, but actually secretly invade them. Oh yeah, sure, why not join the Warsaw Pact? I mean, why the fuck not, hey? I haven't been communist for like 2 years now, so... Don't know why you joined. You know, at this point, I honestly thought China might have stepped in and stopped me invading countries, but no, I'm still just invading countries, you know. I've been recording for like an hour and nothing's happened. Oh, hold the phone. It appears that Jordan has created a faction with Siam and they're going to try and take me down. Well, it's unfortunate for you that I can just train troops and then deploy them anywhere in the fucking world. So you are going to die because of bad gameplay mechanics. But I'm not saying change those mechanics. I fucking love them. So I got a bit bored of nothing happening, so I've tag switched over and made most of the countries in Europe leave my faction, as they probably should have done when I stopped being communist and created a weird monarchy system over here led by Vladimir Putin. Here's the content you've all been waiting for, the Great Russian War against Poland. How many times have we invaded Poland by now? It's probably been quite a few times, hasn't it? Yeah, Poland usually gets the rough... Ah! The Central African Empire wants to join the Warsaw... Of course you can join... Why does the AI keep nuking this one province in Estonia? What did the Estonians ever do to you? Don't worry, my Estonian brothers and sisters, I've got your back this time. So me just invading half the world while there's no big factions is what I imagine it kind of feels like to watch paint dry. But China finally did something. Took them long enough. Once again, China has capitulated and given me all of their food supplies once more. Boy, that was a really fun but also disappointing war all at the same time. Also, I've puppeted China and I found the first old man in the street and declared him emperor. So the Union of American Kingdoms is back. Got a different king though. Cool, a world where King Barack Obama and King Putin join together. So much fun. Well, I think it's only fitting that we end the game on just one more tiny invasion. Gotta butter them up with a bit of aerial bombardment. Oh no. Who accidentally dropped every nuke on every province? Nothing like sending hundreds of Russians to die on the nuclear obliterated beaches of Britain. Unsurprisingly, after nuking every province in Britain, they gave up pretty fucking quickly. Well, I just puppeted Britain because I feel like they've had it pretty bad already. I left this guy where he is though because I'm still scared he's going to either eat me or touch me where I don't want to be touched. But Britain's still as it is, so can't get any worse. Oh my god, it's so much worse! Well, I think I'm just going to leave it here. I was helping out the US with all of their wars, and I was at war with Sudan or something, but I'm pretty sure this is probably best place to leave it. There wasn't many countries to really stop me, so I kind of just went ham. But yeah, it was a fun, gay old time, and hopefully, you know, some weird things did happen in the game, which was pretty funny and entertaining, but hopefully they keep working on this mod and make it even better. Because I am actually enjoying the concept. It just needs to be a bit more flushed out, and there needs to be a bit more of a power struggle, especially in Europe, but I'm sure that'll come eventually. But if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, hit a subscribe to get to 200,000 subscribers for Facebook, and fuck me. Long live Putin.